deputy of the National Police Service, and the same were posted and shared by the Cabinet Secretary of Interior on his X account. My Lord, similarly on 5th September 2024, they were given another chance to attend at 10 a.m. There was no appearance. At 3 p.m., there was no appearance. And my Lord, it's also in the public domain that he was attending the agricultural show, and pictures were posted indicating the same. And so, my Lord, if these are the great matters of importance of the nation, taking pictures and attending shows, than obeying court orders, while the nation is watching as three petitions are still missing, as this case will set the tone for all the missing persons that we are still trying to uncover their whereabouts. My Lord, this date was taken with the respondent's full knowledge and at their request. And again today they have come to show this honorable court that they will choose how to comply with the court's orders. Having laid that background, I'll allow President Havi to take up the floor.
We are about the, I've just whispered to Havi, but I need to go pick some medicine for some condition health. First, before I proceed, let me congratulate you for your elevation to the grace you have granted. I think I want to make 2 quick points or 3 marks. First, there is the issue of compliance, which we are discussing before you. And I think that will be addressed by my colleague, Mr. Manu, and Mr. Magla. They will deal with the issue of compliance. But I want to ask you, Judge, what is government about? If government cannot protect its people, and they come here shamelessly telling you that the IG is away, you can't come to court. Good language. Yes. No. I am addressing you. Yes. And also addressing my government. Okay. You are meeting about the government. Yes. All I am saying is that a government must protect its people. Yeah, that is important. It is important that they explain what we have done, and we are unable to get these people where they are, or we arrested them and they are in such a place. it is not feasible that they should come to court and say, oh, sorry, our IG is in Garissa. What is that? They should be filing an affidavit to tell you what they have done to look for these people, and they are either able to find them or unable to find them. And lastly, all of us are equal before the law. Whether you are an IG or deputy IG, like not whom I have met before, but I can see his badge. We need to obey court orders. Court orders must be obeyed at all times. And with your permission, I need to go to some chemists to get some
content instances from the time this matter was filed. On the 26th of September, we served this court order to summon the Inspector General first responder in this matter. My Lord, they did not appear. The second instance of content is on 3rd of September. And my Lord, you issued orders at 10 a.m. There was no appearance. You issued further orders at 3 p.m. There was no appearance. My Lord, those are 3 instances. My Lord, on 5th of September, you issued orders that he appears on 5th of September at 10 a.m. He did not appear. A 5th instance of contempt of court. You were gracious enough to direct that he appears at 3 p.m. My Lord, he did not appear. Cumulatively, these are 6. Today morning, it's the 6th instance that the Inspector General for this, the first respondent, has refused to comply with this proposal. And that is the context within which we find ourselves as petitioners in this matter. Will this court give another chance for the Inspector General to appear before it? But if that is given, then it will be a further violation from the Constitution, particularly Article 10 of the Constitution. The Inspector General has a duty, which duty has abrogated. Your directions were that he himself, not his deputy, appear before you. Having given that context, my Lord, I want to invite President Havi. Thank you so much.
My Lord, it was not my expectation that I will stand here today, having stood in this very court about 5 years ago before your brother Justice Lawrence Mugambi on a matter similar to this. Having appeared before this court again 7 years before your very same brother Justice Lawrence Mugambi on a similar matter. I'm talking about the matter of Miguna and the matter of Willie Kimani. Lord, the conduct of the first respondent must be deprecated by the court. And in the strongest terms possible. Lord, the very criminal justice system that the first respondent stands for is incapable of performance, but for reliance upon court orders. It will therefore be turning logic over its head to allow the National Police Service, which comes to this court day after day for summons, to compel attendance, for warrants to enable search, to fail and attend court, to give an explanation as to the whereabouts of 3 Kenyans. Lord, and it's for that reason that at the tail end of this discourse, we will ask the court to do 2 fundamental things. 1, to convict the holder of the office of Inspector General of National Police for contempt of court. And 2, to sentence the holder of that office to the highest permissible penal consequence. And if 6 months is the highest permissible penal consequence, it must be cumulative for the 5 orders hitherto disobeyed. And fundamentally, my Lord, this is not a personal office. It is a public office. So that as you convict and sentence, my Lord ought to make a declaration of violation of the Constitution. My Lord, allow me just to refer to 3 authorities and in very brief. My Lord, the first case is the case of Dr. Fred Matiang'i, Dr. Fred Matiang'i versus Miguna. Sorry, it's Miguna versus Dr. Fred Matiang'i. It's petition number 51 of 2018. It's reported as 2018 EKNR. Lord, your brother, Justice Odunga, as he then was a judge of the High Court, was met with a case where the then Cabinet Secretary for Interior had refused, 1, to appear in court and explain the whereabouts of Dr. Miguna. And secondly, it failed to produce Miguna in court. Lord, at paragraph 11 of the decision made by the judge, the brother judge, he underscored a fundamental concept. He said, in this case, it is clear that the respondents are the ones in charge of security in this country. They are in effect in charge of execution of warrants of arrest. They have clearly shown that they have no respect for the rule of law and will not comply with the orders of this court. Lord, in reliance upon that lamentation, Justice Odunga proceeded to declare the contempt of them as having violated Article 10 of the Constitution. Rightfully so, because we asked for that declaration in order that Fred Matiang'i, the then Director of Criminal Investigation, George Kinoti, and all the respondents should not hold public office. We want Gilbert Masengeli not to hold public office, because this is not his personal property. Lord, the second authority I want to refer your Lordship to is miscellaneous criminal application number 57 of 2018. It's reported as 2018 EK. My Lord, this is a serious enterprise. My classmate Charles is a studious practitioner for field PRs. And we argue this case to him to bear this out.
Okay, Lord, I'm not saying because of let me finish because now we cannot stop immediately. And then if you need time to look at the whole thing,
That's okay. Thank you so much. Well, the second decision that I'm referring to, that is the case miscellaneous criminal application number 57 of 2018, reported as 2018 EKLR. The responsibility, similar to the one bestowed upon you, fell on the shoulder of your brother